For the first time in 14 years, Toyota is launching an all-new Tundra full-size pickup truck. The 2022 Toyota Tundra debuts to the world on September 19th, but a couple of weeks prior to the premiere, I and a number of other journalists had a chance to preview the new Tundra in a remote off-site location thanks to an invite from Toyota Canada. It gave me the chance to meet with a Toyota product specialist and to shoot a walk-around of the new Tundra, which I'm happy to share with everyone now.
Hello, I'm Philippe Crow from the product division of Toyota Canada, and I'm going to do a little walk-around of this brand new 2022 Tundra. It's a prototype. It's really an early production vehicle, but it's really going to give you an idea of what we're coming up with. We're looking at the front right now, so let's delve into it. LED headlights. All lights around the vehicle are LED. You'll note the front grille. We're looking at a TRD Pro in the color Solar Octane, the hero color for 2022 for the Tundra TRD Pro. All Tundra grades will have a different type of grille. Same shape, but the color and the design of the insert will be different.
You have the lights here.
We have the lights on the TRD Pro, a nice styling element, but here on the TRD Pro we have a nice accessory light which helps for those who go off-road and need to see a bit further where they're going. We have here the milliwave sensor for the TSS 2.5. On the 2022 Tundra we're upgrading to TSS 2.5. We're adding electric power steering, which means we can now have lane tracing assist and some form of steering assist. Moving to the side, you'll notice a camouflage texture on the wheel arches, very specific to the TRD Pro. Also, the wheels. We're talking about BBS forged 18-inch wheels, specific to the TRD Pro.
Shocks inside.
Shocks inside, all off-road rated. And a lot of attention has been put on aerodynamic aspect of the truck, and one that I'll pinpoint is the door handle. Completely one piece, and this ridge all along, which creates a V for the handle, is not there for styling. It's really as an aerodynamic aid to make sure there's no wind noise around the door handle. This is the Crew Max cab. We also offer a smaller access cab. And one very neat feature of the Crew Max cab is the fact the rear window can go down all the way.
Nice.
It's not missing, it's been installed, it's lowered down.
Nice.
We have aluminum hood, aluminum front doors, and let's talk about the box, aluminum sides for the box. The inside is actually a molded composite sheet, and it's extremely durable. Of course, it doesn't rust, and it's lightweight. So we have all benefits of a great material. Tailgate itself, completely reinforced, a lot lighter. It has a spoiler, which takes back again the camouflage texture we saw earlier. And for the TRD Pro, we have a nice indented TRD Pro in the tailgate. Other Tundras will have Tundra written there. A neat feature is on the side of the tail light, we have a switch to be able to open the tailgate.
Is that available on the fob as well?
It's available on the fob as well. Not all new Tundras will have that, but most mid-range and higher will have that switch.
Okay.
Many owners tow with their Tundra, so they will all have, of course, a good hitch and both a 4-pin and a 7-pin connector, standard. We don't have exactly the numbers for each trim level, but it's going to go up all the way to 12,000 pounds. Payload, 1950. Let's have a look at the inside, and especially in this TRD Pro, the inside is very interesting.
Yeah.
We have a very specific steering wheel, leather covered and with red insert. We have a TRD specific shift knob. We have a 12.3 inch instrument cluster.
I'm going to come around the other side. Just 1 second here.
Of course. So we have a 12.3 inch instrument cluster, and the driver can configure certain aspects of it to its liking. And we have a nice 14-inch multimedia screen, touch screen of course, and placed horizontally, so it's a lot easier on the eye, easier to view things onto it. We also have a lot of switches that are fairly big, and it's easy to use them while wearing gloves during the winter. You'll note a selector here for the transfer case, 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low, but also different modes for the transmission. And we have 2 types of tow modes. One for lighter trailers and another one for heavy trailers. Note also, we kept a button for the volume, which is something that we really enjoy.
We like buttons.
Yep. Front driver's seat, it's a brand new seat, and a nice aspect is that it will travel 24% longer in distance compared to the previous generation. So a bit closer and a bit further.
Good for tall and short people.
Exactly. And when we talk about seat warmer or ventilation, it doesn't warm only the bottom of the back. It goes all the way roughly to here. Same for ventilation.
That's kind of like your Lexus, your top end, your LCs, the convertible.
Exactly. We also have a steering wheel that is heated. We have a trailer brake controller. We have a wireless charger for the smartphone. We have a fairly big compartment. Now the finish here is pre-production. We have USB ports, of course, 2 in the box and another one on the dash.
Yep.
And it's overall a very spacious cabin. Now we'll go to the back.
Yeah.
And we have, under these new rear seat, which are very light, the hybrid battery. Because yes, this truck is powered by the hybrid powertrain. So a brand new powertrain. New engine, new transmission, and new hybrid system.
So let's talk about what's under the hood. So you've got this, it's not a traditional hybrid.
No.
So explain the system for me.
So essentially, we have a V6 engine in the front, and I'll talk a bit more about that V6 engine. We have a 10-speed automatic transmission, and in between those two, we have a high-power electric motor generator.
So it's more about, if I understand correctly, really about improving output and power.
A lot. It's to help output, to help power. Very, very tuned towards towing, so it gives you a lot of power when you need to tow. And it's a lot more fuel efficient. We haven't been given official fuel efficiency figures, but it's going to be pretty amazing from what I was told.
So you have the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6 with and without the electric motor.
Exactly.
And so in the non-hybrid, this would be storage space?
This will be storage space on the non-hybrid.
Okay, what about output?
In terms of output, we're talking about, for the non-hybrid, we're talking about 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque.
That's for the non-hybrid.
That's for the non-hybrid. For the hybrid, we're talking about 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. So a very, very powerful powertrain.
And with respect to offerings of the engines on trim levels, are you going to have them available throughout, or what's the anticipation?
The exact detail of which one has what hasn't been communicated to me yet. It's going to come in a few days or with the reveal. We're actually shooting this before everything's revealed. The real nice...
it's a benefit.
Benefit for you.
Yeah, we're preparing this so that once the launch happens, our viewers get to see all the details.
But it means we have some details missing.
Okay.
For sure, the SR5 and lower grade will not have access to the hybrid, but it's also for sure that limited TRD Pro and everything over will be offered with the hybrid in one form or another.
Excellent.
The iForce V6, so the regular engine non-hybrid, will start to be available in December 2021, and we expect likely February, maybe March for the iForce Max, which is the hybrid powertrain.
But you'll have all trims available effective immediately with
most of the trims. There could be one or two higher trim level that will wait a few months, but most of the trims will be available from the start.
So just a side question. I mean, you know, you're a product specialist. It's been 14 years since the last reveal of a Tundra. What do you think about this new one? I mean, is it worth the wait?
Everything's new. It was definitely worth the wait. Even the frame is new. I haven't spoken to the frame much, but it's fully box rails from front to end. The rear end of the frame is wider for more stability while towing. We've got a multi-link suspension at the rear instead of leaf before. And aside from maybe a few nuts and bolts, everything is completely different. Everything is new. And it's really been done to be the next generation Tundra for a few years.
And this color you said again was what?
Solar Octane.
But you also on the TRD Off-Road, which is also here, that's the Army Green?
Army Green, exactly.
It was
the TRD Hero color 2 years ago. Now it's offered on the regular lineup.
That's good. I reviewed a Tacoma in the Army Green.
Yes,
and a lot of people,
sharp.
A lot of people talked about the color.
Yep.
That's great. This is awesome. Philippe, I appreciate your walk around.
Well, thank you for your time. Thanks for coming.
So has it been worth the 14-year wait? Well, I mean, there certainly seems to be enough on offer to make this appealing to especially a traditional Tundra fan. If you're really going to be excited about Toyota trucks in the past, you've got all the reason to do so now. And it looks like there's certainly some appealing new features that might even bring some of that conquest that I know they're trying to do in increasing their market share. So this will go on sale at the end of this year, and I hope to be able to drive one finally around that time as well. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this first look and walk around of the all-new 2022 Toyota Tundra. From somewhere undisclosed, I'm Eric Novak. Thanks for watching. There's plenty of ways for you to keep connected with me, so check out some of my social media links, suggested videos, and I'd really love it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel.